Welcome to week 4, where we continue to make do with the tools that we have.
Am I dumb for not using a tractor? Yes, I am. Do I care? Yes, I do. Do I have the money to get a real tractor? No, I don't.
This week was pretty great. I had some blessings in that my mom came into town, and in our traditional Coer fashion, she got put to work, just like I've gotten put to work on however many occasions. This is Dig Week, or what I'm calling Dig Week, where we dig for gravel from the pile, spread it out on the road, dig out the culvert, which you see here, and also dig out my wife's fire pit so that we can have people over. The culvert issue is caused by a beaver. It's been backed up for quite a while now because said beaver built their home right next to the culvert. The problem is that the culvert, which is actually fairly brand new, is backed up, or was backed up pretty heavily. All I had was a shovel, so I got to digging. We hadn't seen the beaver for quite a while, but just in case he shows up, we'll give him something to think about. Anyway, I got to digging, and it was difficult. This is the wrong tool. And again, making do with what we got. That said, I did get it opened up quite a bit. It took some serious struggle, and I think I spent about 30 minutes to an hour just digging and digging and digging. And I just pull out muck after muck and then shoveling it off. Eventually, it did open up, and we were able to get some drainage going. Just pleased that we got something done on that front. But as you can see, it was still pretty severely backed up. Part 2 of Dig Day, or Dig Week, really is starting on the wife's fire pit. And it takes about an hour to do 1/4, so I'm only doing about 1/4 every time I visit, which is good because it means I can kind of get some other things done. I was able to use my wife's handy-dandy little cart here that I got for her for gardening. The nice thing about it is the sides and the front and back, they kind of fold down or can be removed. So you can fill the thing up with dirt or gravel, drag it along somewhere, open it up, and either dump it or spread it out. I tell you what, that has made life so much easier. I don't have to worry about moving things by hand. Anyway, I got 2/4 this week done, so we're about halfway there. I'm really excited to get the rest of it completed so we can get some friends out. But I'm hoping I can get that all took care of next week. Once I finished the first 1/4 of the fire pit, I opted to go out and start trimming up some trees because I figured, well, I want to get my firing lanes opened up for my hunting spot. I did find that there was plenty of shrubbery and foliage that was in the path of where I wanted to set and put my blind, so I figured I'd go ahead and take these 2 trees out. This one turned out to be kind of tricky because it wanted to intermingle with nearby trees. I got a kick out of me scurrying out of here pretty quick just because this thing starts rolling super slow and then eventually does get caught in the trees. I will say, now we are using the wedge correctly. Good job on that. Though our cuts with the chainsaw appear to be pretty poor. That said, it did fall in the direction I want, just not completely. I didn't catch this on camera, but I did manage to get the rest of it took care of. At this point, I got pretty tired. We went out, got some lunch, come back, and ran over to Tractor Supply after thinking, hey, maybe I should go find a tool. We had a gift card. I went out, I got me this, a cultivator. It's a nice long-handled prongy thing that works pretty darn well for reaching into the culvert and pulling out all of that muck. And it worked. It worked really, really well. The amount of sticks and junk and leaves and mud and garbage I pulled out of that pipe is outrageous. I mean, this thing was packed. I mean, this stick here is huge. It's massive. And yet that beaver managed to get it in there. Anyway, I got it pretty well cleared out. It's looking so much better. And even this video doesn't show all of what I was able to do, but it's way better. Friday was the only other day I had an opportunity to get out there. I took all of the trees, all of the limbs, all of the brush, everything we had cut back, along with the brush head cutter on the weed whacker, and cleared out my hunting space. We also threw down some more bait because we can do that here in Georgia. And yeah. Well, that's going to conclude week 4. I'm very grateful for my mom having come to visit. I got a lot of stuff done in just the 2 days that I was able to get out there and work. I really appreciated that we got to go out and have dinner and just catch up and have a good time. She also filmed quite a bit for me and just kind of helped get me in the right direction on some of the projects. She was able to find that cultivator at Tractor Supply, which worked out stupendously. So thank you very much for that. And I look forward to seeing you later in the year, Ma. I love you. I don't know what's going to come up for the rest of the week. I do have an update on the brush hog. I think we're probably not going to pursue this particular unit. Anyway, thanks for watching.